Hey yo everybody, how's it going? Alright. That looks good, everything looks good. Ready to go overall. Um Dude, I'm so cooked, I swear. Alright, 2 seconds there, guys. Reactivate this script. Now it's good. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's get started before it gets any later. So how this randomizer works is you collect all the crests. Crests are going to be hinted by beating bosses and defeating locations. That right now we have to do turns, Lars, desert. We have a lot of checks, but we don't know where our good stuff is, necessarily. By that I mean the crests themselves. This is not one of those seeds. Morning, I've something useful lies in Tarn's manner. Okay, that hint is not really that good. But you know, it's the hint. Shop tip 2, but not Naomi's. And there's nothing in Inoue. Okay, right. I see Chris do randos all the time, and I'm like, still fun to do these. If I can find time for them. And it is pretty late in the evening, so not much time to do much else. Hoping the hint mode doesn't hold things up forever, though, because that can be tricky. Depending on things where they get located can be kind of treacherous. Turns has 6 items? Well, wow. Kind of a lot. A big deal. I'm sort of weirdly enjoying the hot water, even if it's freaking cooking me. Drink a lot of water, guys. You know, it's that simple. I say that like I should drink more, honestly. There's one item in waterway. That wasn't it, unfortunately. It would have made things easy. I am hoping for an easy seed right now. Somewhat. I still want to do the hint mode, though, because it's kind of more engaged. Okay. Engaged like me and your mom in Vegas last week. Okay, what am I saying? It's a stretch. D3 has a bunch. Okay. I could check the ones down below, doing the hedge jump, but no thanks. I'm just gonna do this first because there's too many. And there's not much equipment that really makes turns any faster. Out of like everything, Bean is probably the best. Because I can double jump instead of doing the bridge. Yo, Alundra Pog, do you remember this game, Lozo? Can you imagine me playing it? I was thinking about doing speedruns potentially this week, but then I got stuck doing the archipelago stuff. Oh my god. How do you play this game again? I don't know. Good question. How did I get hit there? I got a lot done for archipelago. Good attack, right? Imagine adding that as an option. Crazy, bro. See, what you could do is play the animations in order. Like his animation for attacking up, right, left, down. Force a spin attack. Let the animations cancel each other. Program it in, bro. Be plenty for crowd control. Do a barrel roll. Honestly, I was expecting Star Fox Remake to be kind of janky, but what I've seen from it, I'm like, wait a second, this looks good. Weirdly enough. I've never played the game. Okay, long boots. What are people talking about it? I'm like, okay, let me see some of the gameplay. I'm not going to be buying a Switch 2 unless Mario Maker 3 convinces me. But even then, it's like, Switch 2 also has terrible online, and that's the one thing I wish Mario Maker 2 had better of. But I've had a craving to pick up my regular Switch and play some Mario Maker 2, so that could happen. Yes. I ended up saying to Chris I'd do more speedruns soon, and I've already got myself in trouble. Why do I agree to do things ever? Nah. Honestly, I've kind of got better at doing like less thinking about what I should do and just doing something. I kind of prefer that because I have a million different thoughts about what I should be doing with my time. And usually it leads to procrastinating if I think about things too long. The idea of thinking about doing things, it can be tiring, is so weird. But it's true. Fire scroll. Og. Of the R variety. So when I have an idea that seems alright, I'm like, I'm not gonna think about what could be better than that. I'm just gonna act. Unless there's a deadline coming up, that just seems like a good way to live. Honestly, way too much time thinking about what I should be doing rather than doing stuff. Overthink Arena. Get an armor? Cool. This would be fun in Archipelago, but that's just... No Dream Dungeons is still limiting, but at the same point, like... Most people don't finish a Alundra Rando that quick. Is there nothing in... Yeah, there's nothing in Cliffs, right? Yeah. So... At the same point, I can do this check and stuff. I should have activated the teleporter. Not smart. Oh, I could still... I have ideas. Did I not? I don't think I went up to that area yet. So it kind of works out. Weird way. Okay. Do you have anything for me? Papa Torta has one item. Better not be behind the weed. Probably behind the weed. That or the Brocken armor. Unfortunately for Arch, I can't really redo shop very easily because how the game works. Unless I found a way to like... Because every open chest, it can be registered for Arch, but like when you buy an item in shop, it just goes to your inventory. I guess what I could do is check if your inventory is changing while in the shop. For each unique item, consider a check. You could like if 2 items are herbs and they're not unique, and then that screws the whole thing. Unless there's herb 1 and herb 2. But then they'd have to be in different slots, so you have to check the XY coordinate of when you pick up the... It would just be... Okay, it's a bomb. It'd be a lot of fun. I'm not even gonna check the Brocken armor. Forget it. I'm already upset. So, Lars Crypt is Ruby. Can't with its weather. I fell asleep with the covers off earlier. I had a siesta. I'm not expecting to feel so tired all of a sudden. So I have more energy than I should have right now. Oh, nice. I know. Great time to have it, right? I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on more Alundra Archipelago stuff, and my brain was just shutting off. My body was just like, bro, I'm melting. I'm like, okay, let me just lie down for a sec, maybe we'll pass, and then I got passed out. When I woke up, I was so surprised, like, dude, I have no covers. Like, okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense. There's not even clips, yeah. Someone stole it. They just don't have blankets anymore because people are that petty, or there's that much squeeze going around. They're literally pinching bed covers now. Yeah. If you have the bed covers I had from like... So that's where my old bed covers went. Alright, there's nothing in this area. I think people often get confused by the tracker. Like, it shows indoor areas if they're not already labeled. Like, everything overworld is connected to the caves and stuff. On current location. But people get confused by that, and it's like... Well, I think it just means outdoor. And it's like, there were so many assumptions that Chris made while talking about the tracker. It's like, I think it means this. And I'm like, dude, it doesn't mean that. It's like, no, I think you're... Like, I'm the one who made it, bro! Fucking cat. Cracks me up sometimes. Although he hasn't updated his tracker, and he started complaining that it was bugging out sometimes, I'm like, did you update it? It's like, yeah, I did. It's the latest version. I'm like, I know it's not the latest version because it has an old bug. Yeah, memes aside. This is fun. Oh, that's awesome. I have enough magic for endgame as long as I get the crystals. Alright, don't have bomb. Does Narud have anything right now? Let me pause for a second here. No, he has tree, yeah. Cool cat, let's go. Awesome emote, by the way. Do I want to go Narud? Alright, I'll get the check. The teleporter. They'll stop showing off your spring emote. Well, actually, it's amazing, so please show it off, Ike. I just wanted to complain, but I do. I do have long boots. Dude, I can go get a bunch of checks here now. Although I can't, because there's nothing in desert, is there? Oh, there's 2 in lower desert. I'll spring off wherever I want. Rude. Ancient Shrine has 2. Do we dig into Ancient Shrine right now? Nah, overworld first, it's always faster. Why would I disobey my own rule? More weed! Yay! Alright, how many are inside Narud? All of them are inside Narud. None on the outdoor section? That is so Narud. Send Narud's the good old one. I should probably swap off the book. That is so Narud. Bro. Do you guys hear the Slade version of this song? What he hears is meow, 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 meow. When he hears the main beat. Big crushed cat noises. So, yeah. Alright, we have the PlayStation 1 boot noise in this area. Wait for it. Yeah. Oh, dare they steal that. Somebody should sue. Alright, I'm gonna get the 2 checks from lower district now. I am scared. You got a knife. No, I don't. It's so like 2? Okay, so he's not the only one who's crazy. I mean, sane and spots these things. Dang it, because now I hear it because of him. Oh, that's, yeah, totally makeable jump. Okay. Oh, lame. Not lame, but like, all I want is checks. Who's timing who out? 2 seconds. I can't see who redeemed that right now. Bozo, you got yourself. Because Foddy's not here doesn't mean you have to, like, bully yourself. Unfortunately, the chat app I use to combine chats just doesn't show me that. But sometimes I have to click on OBS to... Yeah, but now I can see the redeems. Imagine having a single button swap, or weapons is L1, R1, and items is L2, R2. Easy. Innovative gameplay. We're living in the future. Blame myself for no reason, yeah. Have you gotten any further in Burp by Sleep, or did you stop playing? I'm curious. I was playing Sekiro on the side before I got started on the Alundra Archipelago stuff. It's been taking up a bit of my time now. Oh yeah, no worries. Like, what? You say that as if I judge. I do, but like, I don't want to tell you that. Okay. Did I do this ones? Yeah. I don't know how needed it is, but for people running the rando, like, we have current location showing. Like, so Slade said it would be cool to have a map tracker, and I agree, but I don't know how needed it is. But now I have like a RAM address for almost every chest in the game. Or actually, I do. Human fish? I know. Terrible amount. Go wallow in shame for the night. Instead of sleeping. I was thinking like, or just regular multi-world for Alundra to Alundra. Because Archipelago wouldn't be able to pull off this behavior. I'm already doing that? I know. Is Reptile Lair on this? Dude. I'm so blind. There it is. Yeah, it's empty. But, like, a map tracker would be nice for people, I guess. But I was thinking for, like, for arch to arch. There's something in here that's spooky. I don't like when things are in here. Better be the first item. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, shit. Okay, it could be the second item. But, for the Alundra multi-world, the inventory can be shared. And if we share teleporter activation and chest opens, it will feel really linked. You know what I mean? Like, I can basically make a chest open if somebody opens it in one of the games to the other. And, what else should we link about that? Like, you could put a debt link option, I guess. But that's, like, not needed, it's just an extra. But it's a cool idea to link them even more, because the shared inventory, the shared chest opens, so you couldn't double up. Like the weapon selected? No, that's gross. Funny, but gross. We'll just add, like, crowd control on top of it so people lose their minds. It's an option, though? I don't think it's a good option to have. Like, people start messing with it and, like... They're like, oh, this kind of sucks. I don't want to leave them with that impression. I'd rather they didn't have the option. You're evil, also, okay? This is what I say. Alright, I'll... As an option that, like, nobody should have, it'll be there, okay? Maybe I'll do that. Would be funny. But it wouldn't be, like, something that, like, you'd have to go out of your way to activate, versus, hey, do you want to do this, yes or no? It's gonna be like, edit this text document if you really want to go that way. That's all you were doing. You wouldn't be even doing any progress. Is Madge in the... I actually don't mind doing Madge's card. Sorta in Logic. I think I did all I needed to over this area. Okay, so we kind of routed around completely again. Clean the place out. The manners are empty too. No manners today. We have no manners. Stupid Galkins, I don't give a shit about them. How many do I have? 4? Oh god. Merrick better not be a dill hole and like actually have what I need. Yeah, at this point I want the bombs. So might have been faster to go back up at that point. I think I've just searched everything. Could dip into Ancient Shrine or Coastal, but we have access to Bomb, and then Gold Mine's empty. Magic only has 1? Wow. This is kind of rude. Kinda rude. Oh no, I don't have double jump, so that would be awkward to do quickly. I have Fire Wand. So that makes Magic Scarf faster, of course, but not by a lot. I guess with Bomb I could do more overworld searching, which I don't mind doing. Because overworld still has 4, and as I said, always do overworld first. It's the fastest. As long as you have access. So I'm gonna stick to that rule. Just need to get 150 smackaroos. They're not funny. Yep. What does small key do for me? I imagine nothing. Dude, no money at all. Wow. I'm broke as shit. Both of me laughing, I just had an allergic reaction. Even better, fuck you. You want me to die, is it? If I go into anaphylactic shock because you're such an idiot, you know, I'm gonna get you sued. I'm gonna take legal proceedings. I'm gonna litigate the shit out of you for everything. Although, if I'm dead, god damn it. I'll just give all the money to somebody that... Yeah, I'll give all the money to Foddy. Dying would be an epic prank. You know, it would. Absolutely. And then I'll make a GoFundMe for the funeral costs. And then, yeah, rake in the money, and then make Skycoin a thing. And just rug pull. Yeah. Dude, what is happening with these drops? Okay. Law of averages says by now I should have, like, definitely had it, so... Very bad. There's the luck trying to average itself out. Way too late. Piece of shit. So we'll go get the checks near Fire Manor and on the way to Merg Tree. We could technically do Merg Woods, but it'll be slower than usual. Merg Tree actually has 3. Merg Tree is actually not looking bad. It also gives a double hint for crests. Although the hint otherwise is split between Magiskar and Coastal Cave, but I don't have Coastal Cave eggs. I guess that's the cool thing about hint mode. If you just do dungeons, it's like not a bad idea to finish them. But I already have Fire Wand, so the Topaz Crest hint isn't very good. Sapphire Crest is from actually Reptile Lair. Reptile Lair is already a dead zone. We have Diamond Crest, which is from Nava's Keep. So our best bet is actually Merg Tree. Early Merg Tree. Who the heck routes like this? I think more people should play the hint mode just for the... how it makes you, like, think and stuff. I don't think anybody would have just the same ideas, necessarily. Unless they played a lot of randos. Dude, I can nuke everything. Getting a whole lot of things I totally don't need. Funny. Oh, yeah, let's go, baby! Cheat time!
Where the goddamn gun?
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal statute.
What? Fuck you!
Subfish. Nice movie, Foddy. Like random clips. Should it just be movies, or am I allowed to squeeze like funny YouTube stuff in there? Just call it clips. I think either works, but I'm just kind of curious if anybody has a take on it. Gambage. Did you win, son? It didn't seem to go off for you. They're funny, why not? That's what I'd be thinking. Need to go to bed, then stay up. I am a good influence. Scared that door good. Fish, you can fall asleep immediately. It's your superpower. Bozo's having trouble. I'm just laughing at him over here. Noob numbers. It's like 40 degrees everywhere. Weird. Like the hottest day of the year, apparently, in many places, though, so... I guess it checks out. Garnet Crest is one of the hints I was chasing. Ooh, I don't wanna... Mercury's looking a little less attractive, but barely. Wait, I have gloves, so I didn't need to avoid picking up the rock. Dude, I have so much stuff. I'm just going around. Watch out, Lee? What do you even mean? Also, I gotta ask, how many people would be up for joining an MS race or thing on Saturday? Not Saturday, but Sunday. I've been enjoying doing the archipelagos on Saturdays. Yeah. No worries, fish. I'm just gonna let him hit me. And I should have known that wouldn't be hard. What am I doing? Overall is almost cleared out at this point. I know where that last indoor check is. The last overworld check? I forgot where it is. It's pointless to check. It's for the week. Indeed. Okay, so how's Magi's card looking? Magi has 2. Oh, it has 1. So, it is definitely still worth to do the Fall of Mercury. Or that one hint, but 5 items. What items am I missing for progress? Boots. I'm missing merman boots. Kind of a big deal. But merman boots will not be in this area because of progression. You need merman boots to... Do you need merman boots to get to Merc? No, you don't. How you Fire Wand and Power Glove and the Key. You technically could get here without merman boots. So yeah, merman boots could still be up ahead. But it's more likely that it is potentially in one of the overworld areas or in Ancient Shrine. The Ancient Shrine is just a very long dungeon. We have very good speed strats for Ancient Shrine right now with our equipment. They're Magic Scare in the Lake Shore. I like this combo. I approved. Latic has in this game too. Should have known. I keep skipping it. Okay. They just sound like Jawas in my head at this point, okay? Don't care about that. Shut up, Lozo. I don't want to hear about stupid recovery ring. Alright. We're starting to... Oh, God. Is that what furries say to another furry to offend them? I'm memeing, by the way. They understand. I can't. Dumb shit I say. Think so. Should I go for the bush jump? Is Meta confirmed furry now? He does play a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog. In my defense, like, in his defense, I like Sonic, but More so the 2D classics. I'm gonna try for the bush jump, but... Oh, almost. Okay, let me try that again. Oh, bro! No, 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 no. Yeah, I have to time that perfectly well. Oh, bro. Ah. I keep diagonaling the last second. I think it's screwing it. Thing is, if I practice this, I'll have it for the speedrun, like, even though it barely saves much time. No. Saves it. So what I need to do is get on the bush, and as soon as knockback starts, take out another beam. Or get up there while already flashing and make the jump. It is not easy to do, so I think it's easier to go up and time it with the knockback. When you have that on your mind, you end up messing up more of your DJs because your focus is elsewhere. I'll come back to you, I guess. We'll practice later. All it is mainly that, dude, they're doing damage. Probably held up to the healing in that case. Is mainly timing that knockback. Nice, another crest. And that Merg Woods cleared. Okay. Don't have to beat up Stone Keklum. Kinda wanted to, but alright. We have Bomb. We have Fire Wand. We have plenty of magic. We have decent healing and everything. Yeah. We have all we need. Just making double sure that I'm not gonna softy or anything. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Sky, that's not your regular cup. What do you mean? You're supposed to only drink out of that blank white cup. You always drink out of. I know I broke the rules. Check this out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Half. Fucking slow ass ring. Oh shit. Got you. Da, da, da. You can kind of do a diagonal slide. Did you know this? Not everything when you're dashing has to be cardinal. You have to tap down while dashing sideways at the last second while into shoulder dash. Or up. It's one of those nerd things, I guess. This way. Already's trying to jump scare me. All the weed back, so that's good at least. Bum, 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 bum. I almost think, like, if we have settings for the archipelago, it would be like, hard mode would be, you get no armor upgrades, for example. You like half your life vessel count or something. Da-na-na-na-na. I have so much magic. I still want to know where Topaz Crest is. I could just beat Nerud and get the hint there. And I could totally do Nerud quickly with the Spring Bean, so I'm not worried about getting Topaz. Emerald is Torla Mountain hinted. I hope that that's become a problem. Stop the bean, 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 bean. That spike ball's gonna jump me as soon as I go up here. Lol. Get baited. Could have just done a quick stop, but I didn't want to screw it up. You have to jump on that vase if you want to like not trigger extra merds. Not even kidding. More money. More money, more prizes. I love it. I'd buy that for a guilder. Oh, come on now. It's just a little more awkward because you can't see the visual cue. Could that have murdered me? I think the spike balls could have murdered me. You do... They have to do 5 damage or a lot more on this dungeon? The early ones do 5 damage and the... I don't know, it depends on the dungeon you're in. It's weird like that. The end dungeon's like 23 damage without armor. I learned that the hard way in a speedrun. I was going for my D-boosts, although like I wasn't doing the routing I used to where I got more armor and stuff. Arm boots, okay. Not really a big deal. Kind of a no deal. Dude. Oh my god. Trout. Can't believe it still happens, you know? Where those corner jumps are the worst. Ba-da-ba-bum. Any cat jam, ape jammers in chat? I believe Spherex made like the Zazan emote where he's spinning. Pretty good, like. Oh, well, it's a 7 TV emote. Ba-ba-bum. Okay, I could have set this up better. Did he only do 4 damage? Did I get an armor? I did get an armor, what the heck? When did I get armor? I'm cheating. How do you guys feel about like the Alundra randos? I guess they're good to chill too and stuff. I haven't done them in ages because I'm already like at a good point in these. I don't have people necessarily racing against me or anything. I don't know. It's still fun. Um. Ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, bum, ba-ba-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. Four out of 7. We're going to get the agate crest hint from here, otherwise known as the poop crest. Probably gonna need Ice Wand to get the emerald hint. I don't see. Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Hopefully it's not gonna be the case. Each dungeon clear will, like major dungeon clear, will equal a crest hint on the tracker. And they're all for different crests, but since we have certain ones, we do not need to do certain dungeons. And as you guys probably already know, the numbers represent good items in the inventory that are above my head. Some are needed for progression, but all I need for progression at this point is the flippers, as you would put it in Zelda. I cannot swim yet until I have my special boots. However that works. Swimming in this much clothes is a good idea as well. I say even. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dam. Yeah, I almost just left that there. I'm not doing speed route. Silver armlet. Can you imagine wearing an item for extra defense? It's a noob. I'd never live it down if I put that on. There's supposed to be more Merg in these areas. I think here? No. Not sure. But a lot of the triggers are broken now that we skipped it earlier. Just menu for this instead. Nice one, bro. Wow! Let me give it a hug. Okay, we're getting interesting spells. More to upgrade. Let's go. Technically, that'll help me deal extra damage. No, I already have Firebook. I'm not going to use Sword. Or Sword Trick. You can do extra damage to Melza's first form if you do swaps. Turns out. Okay, so that's Merg Tree finished in checks. That did not have anything. Had a nothing burger. Still, we're getting the hint, so I can't really complain. Ba-da-ba-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-doo-doo. If I can edit the randomizer, there'd be one thing here I would literally remove just because it's a backtrack for no good reason other than to be silly in its own way. So there's the locksmith who can help you pick locks. And he's already helped you with a lock in the past. And then you use a key on this door, it becomes half broken and you get him to fix the key for you. But putting two together there is not hard. It just feels like we're using the same gimmick as they did earlier, where he helped you at a door. And they also hide him in a different hut. Like, this is just pure backtrack for the sake of it. Maybe it's okay in the actual like, game for randomizer and stuff. I would just skip this, honestly. There's not any enemies on the way. There's nothing else going on. It's just... Yay. Then you can make the argument for skipping certain other puzzles and things, I suppose, but... I don't know. This one's pretty underwhelming. And we're back at the door. This time the key will work. No. To get the ambush. Oh no. Murder. Alright, I gotta make sure my casts are good on the boss, otherwise I could die. Ba-ba-da-bum. Instantly Beyblading? Oh my god. Full hit, nice. That's what I'd like to see. Please don't screw me. What are you doing? Do rock, do rock, do rock. Okay. Shaky screen for some reason. That last cast was just for fun. Yep. Coastal Cave has agate crest. Right. I don't know where boots are, so I can't go there. What's left? Rhine, Lars Crypt. We already have Ruby Crest, so we don't really need to go to Lars necessarily. Topaz will be hinted from Nerude, and there's a chance to get Merman Boots there, so that's my next call. There's 2 checks left in Overworld. I know where the indoor one is. The outdoor one. Like, where couldn't I not access early? C1? It's here? Oh no, that's the... No, it is here. Oh. This. Okay, where are we? There we are. It's water magic. Water magic. I want it, and it's icky. God damn it. Take that, ground. Fuck you. Would be like Proto Man and burn down the forest. Who likes that? Bombage. Wish I had magic for here. Nobody moved back into that bomb stage. Ah. Okay, it's secret pass. Alright. Zeno has no checks, so that's not any good. If anything's a fairy pond, I hate my life. Genuinely hate that. Send the dudes. We're going back. I was thinking about like finding some random Mega Man ROM hacks to play someday and like then make a YouTube video or two with them. Just an idea. There's like Mega Man CX. Because Mega Man Arena is kind of interesting. But that feels like something you should play with friends, maybe. Got a lot of gimmicky stuff. But that would be a bad idea to do that. Okay, you son of a bitch. Just jump. Wow, 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 wow. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, we're more than stocked enough to beat the end game, for sure. Watch me run on these spikes. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo. Like, I updated the crowd control a while back. Like, it's easier for other people to use now and everything, and like genuinely works in a way that you can't get soft locked, and you can kind of mess with all the items. Would be a fun thing to do again is like, I don't know, crowd control multi-world stuff, but maybe down the line. The more I learn about the archipelago stuff, the more I learn how to tear apart the game. The more I learn how to tear apart the game, the more I might want to make my own mod that like works alongside the rando, or like a modification to the rando. There's a chance it's in here, but low. Sure. See how quick we can do this part. Also, let's do this real quick. Do 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 do. Nice. And we got it. It's armor. Well, that's good to know. We can skip the rest of chests around here. Instant chest open text would be cool. Something else I'll look into. The next speedrun for Alundra I'm gonna do is resurrect Jess %. It could literally be its own category. The way you can glitch events. But it pretty much would softy the game. Nice. What the... Ba-dum-bum-bum. My depth perception, bro. Kind of like gotten used to using these controller. It's not even the PS5 controller anymore. Ah, shit, I was supposed to move earlier. Supposed to bait them slightly and then get them. Scooted up. Yeah, I didn't need charge. What else was I thinking? Okay, so we're gonna get Topaz hint from this. After that is Emerald, which is a complete guess. I mean, if I get all the checks... Like, Lara's Crypt's starting to look good. We got flowers earlier, so it kind of hinted logically to go there. Norman Boots could be there, who knows? Like 3 checks over 2, or we're into Shrine, for example. The best place to look for Emerald. Besides going to Coastal and hoping that's a double crest. Oh no, I can't go to Coastal without Merman Boots. Yeah. Yeah, I think Lars might have Merman Boots, at the very least. So 2 out of what's left, so 5, 7, 8, 10. Oh, don't count that one. Well. So 1 and 6? No. There's 3 in there. There's 2 items. 3 out of 12, 1 out of 1, 4? One 50% chance it has Merman Boots or Crest. Ours. I did that right. Nothing is inside the great tree. I wish I knew earlier. I should have went here. I still probably like the hint though. I still need Merman Boots to clear the game, even if I could try to do without them. They're needed for certain dungeons, but you cannot even get to endgame without it. You have to swim. Just do the bomb jump around the rock, it's easy. What are you doing the double jump for? Wait, Topaz is in here. Guess that checks out. I wasn't even thinking about that hint until now. Dun, 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 dun. Did I not say goodnight to Fish? He was going to... Oh, he's doing Dark Souls soon, apparently. Wait, wasn't today supposed to be Dark Souls Day and I lost? I'm gonna get a frickin' live split out to see if it's faster to run here. Apparently it's like the same time to run and not run. In this room. I might just spend a couple of herbs so I don't get that text box again. The one that says you have too many. Don't do it while dashing, that makes no sense. And they're all gone. Won't get that text box anytime soon. Oh yeah, being fast, we want to go down here. Hello, broskies. Da-da-dum. "16 life. I'm so strong. I can hardly believe it. Do I not have bow? I do.
What the hell is this?
Welcome, Nico. You missed the song. One in the root's lair. Sounds like cats. Sorry, I'm just beaming. Ah! Played in my left ear really loud, but not my right. So strange. Okay. Where do I want to do this? I don't mind spending the key. There's a chance this could be an important check. I want to go in here. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Ba, da, bum, bum, bum. Wait, what do you do that for the left-hand door? I don't even have to go near them. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why I switched the Olga's ring. I would have one-shot them anyway. Doing the new skip called Conveyor Less, you know? Otherwise known as Conveyor. Such a coward for not using the speed strat here. If I don't need to, then all good. Pain in the butt. See what's in here. More weed. Okay, so I'm guessing the checks are actually going to be on the boss. Like 3 chests, so was a likely scenario. Wait. Don't fall. Where the fuck are those boots, dude? Oh. I can't believe I forgot to read the f***ing sign. Good at video games? Yep. Oh my god. Happy with myself. Smilers. It's usually where I jump off. I'm just not holding up enough. Ah, screw it, I'll just wait. Get the second cycle if I have to. Ugh. Maybe I'm just too greedy and I should have waited for like slightly longer. Yeah, that was it. Guess I was going half a tile too early. It's funny to say. What am I doing? Oh? Keep swapping the wrong swap. I'm like doing items when I mean to do. I'm goofing off. Well, it is 2 hits with that. But they do have 5 HP. I don't know why I thought they had 3 all of a sudden. Yeah, it does make sense. Ba-ba-dum. Oh, bro. Actually walked away. This thing doesn't heal you if there's text box on the screen. Trying to get a use out of recovery ring. It doesn't work if you're hitting a button, it doesn't work if there's a text box or an event on. It doesn't work if you're moving. It doesn't even frickin' work. It's best item ever. Please give the emerald hint. I need it. Oh, emerald's here too! Oh, bro, it's over. Double cresticles. Lars is stacked. Yeah, it's just coastal now. Where the heck is my merman boots? Oh no. I'm not gonna bet on Fairy Pond, I can't even access that. It could be technically inside coastal first half. But I still need the boots to do the second half, no matter what. I think Trine has 2 checks. I can probably do that quicker now than before. Magiscar could be first half. Web spare key. I should do Shrine. Get the first half of Magiscar done quick, but if it doesn't have the item, then it's kind of bunk. I still have to do the rest of it. There's 2 items in Ancient Shrine. If there's 1 in the first and second half, it'll be worth it. I'm trying to figure out what's better to route. But each option wasn't bad, so like picking one over the other wouldn't have been a big deal. Whee! Navis Cape would be a weird place for it to be. How much of coastal can I do with Spring Bee? All up until the log. We have everything that we need to cheese this dungeon to bits, but how fast is it gonna really be because it's a really long dungeon? Okay. Ice Wand. We could do Torla for the hint. Worth? Well, that's a tough one. How fast can I do Torla? I can actually do Torla really quick. Overall. Hey. Indecision is killing me right now. I'm gonna do a Torla. Tells me to come back here, so be it. I am getting that damn hint. Instead of blindly guessing which dungeon it is, this will tell me exactly where I need to be. Wilda will take a while without a sword upgrade, though. And it's kind of fun to do Torla. I don't usually do it at randos very often. Lava dungeon. Ba-ba-da-dum, ba-ba-da-dum. Whoops. I'll just do this. It's actually a trick. That's not supposed to react unless you did the others first, but it just does. It assumes you did if you're jumping there. Oops. And no. At least I know I can skip all these chests. They're not important. Alright, that turtle needs to get up the DM way. Turtlage. God, just get hit. Ah. I'm kind of curious how fast I can do this dungeon. Just as a thing for randos like this, where like I need to do it for the hint. That kind of hurts. Yeah, into this. Oh, fucking fucked it up. This is where speedrun comes in advantage for like doing things quickly. Oh my god. How much health going on is there? That could be tricky in Archipelago, like getting your healing items, I think. That'd be tough. I wouldn't struggle with it as much as some other people would if they do this. Ba-ba-ba-dum. Lizard person statue, what is the lore? Okay. Lizard people running the world. Right. Don't you know? Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me, sir? The wrong way, dude. Spiders. I think the boss is gonna be the long part of this. You can do a damage swap with swords, but I don't have a good sword upgrade, so it's gonna take a while. Kind of vanilla-ish. What's in here anyway? Oh, I swapped him out as charm. A Galkin. That could be the worst sign if it's actually a Merrick's shop. I'm gonna do pause swaps, I think, because of the double. Tricky to hit the button twice. Or not. Okay, hit more swaps to this flail. You get 2 extra damage if you transfer the basic sword than you would otherwise. This does 14, and the boss is like 200 something health. This takes a while. But if you had like a better sword, it would catch more damage. Damage transfer would be higher. Kind of broken mechanic. Totally intended, by the way. Ooh, that's bad. Well, not so bad. This position of the boss is moving a lot. What we have now is charm. What am I worried about, honestly? Nullifies and fire damage, like... Yo, Kiru, what are you doing? Welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day. My name's Scott Samurai, and we're playing PS1 Legend of Zelda. If that's the way you want to look at it. Alundra. We're doing a randomizer today. Tracker's up there, which I personally worked on and made. But yeah, what are you guys up to? And I hope you had a good stream, man. Appreciate the raid, man. Shoutouts, absolutely, to Kiru. Alright, I'm gonna start a raffle for anybody that wants to do a quick way to get some free money. And I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Kiru. I need to get the Twitch Guru thing working again. It used to glitch out on me, but nice to see clips from people. Let's go. So if you guys like Link to the Past and all of these randos we be doing on like Archipelago and stuff, check your March of the Black Queen Ogre Battle. Go and enter the raffle. Yeah, no worries. But yo, Slade, welcome in, dude. Can you imagine me playing Alundra instead of like working on it? Crazy shit. What? Catnip 2? What the fuck? I just got a raid, dude. You could have waited 5 milliseconds. What's up, everybody? How are you doing, Catnip? Hello, hello. Guys, I was just about to fight the boss. You shitters. No, honestly, go check out Cousin Catnip. He plays a lot of cool retro indie stuff and also these crazy ROM hacks for Mega Man and other stuff and works on the stuff in the background. And just has good vibes and energy all day. Alright, shout out to Cousin Catnip. Alright, I'll set up another raffle if people want to let me get free points. I usually do that when people raid, but... you were playing Deltarune. Which chapter? Honestly, I haven't beaten Deltarune, so I shouldn't be asking that question. I don't know what it all means. I hope you're having fun with it, dude. Alright, let's do this. We're playing fake Zelda over here. You're doing new banjo hack? Okay, then why the shout out? Get it all wrong. Ah, then Deltarune, gotcha. Tech issue shit. Before I eat my desk. It's very fair. I'm melting right now. I might, like, drink a 2-liter of H2O in a second. Have left follow? Absolutely, so you will be very happy if you hang out over catnips. Alright. This boss is going to take a while. I'm doing something where I transfer a little bit of damage up. The wand is the only thing I can hurt him, the ice one. But if we swap the sword while it's attacking, we get a little bit of extra damage. Depending on how good our sword is, we have not the best sword, so not much. But, you know, 2 extra damage isn't bad. Until the boss denges. I know all the safe spots, okay? But the boss moves around, this isn't... We can cheese it. Don't watch if you plan to beat this boss yourself in an actual casual run. Happen. But yeah, Catnip has beaten this game, got everything in it, I remember. I'm planning to add the randomizer for this to Archipelago. I've been working on that on the side. Oh, shit! Wrong position. It's not bad though, I have like fire resistance. Bro, the screen shake is still kind of active. I was moving without doing anything. Told that to get all the falcons. I love that somebody told you that. Like, why would that be mandatory? That is so gross. Alright, I'm supposed to get a purple hint now after this is done. If I don't get it, then I beat this up a set. Rendo, exactly. Nothing of interest can be found in... Did he say that? So it's not in Magiskar, at least. I hope, like, every other boss hint works. If this one doesn't work, because it hasn't shown up yet, I'm worried. We're doing hint mode, Chris, which means we have to beat dungeons and shit before we get to know where things are. Alright, I might have to check this one. I did that whole dungeon for the Emerald Crest hint. So I might have to fix that one hint. Wilda's hint is not working properly. Shit. God, I hate when things are janky. Alright, where is it? Where is it at? Because at this point, I've done everything. Oh, I have Emerald Crest! Bro, why did I do that? I have Emerald Crest! I did a whole extra dungeon for no reason. I forgot I got it in, like... I got double crests in Lara's Crypt and I forgot I got it. Chris, you're not the only person that does embarrassing things sometimes, okay? Whole 10 minutes wasted, maybe. I have it. I have the fucking thing I needed all along. It's fun overall, but I did do the save state casino. The new stuff was cool. I have to... But I already found the bosses way too easy with it. Just made them comical. Yeah. If you get all of the stuff, like if you're playing this game casually, and you don't know about the Falcon stuff, it's probably for the best. Like, the Falcon shop is awkward to access, though. I really don't like how awkward they made it. That's one of my criticisms. But yeah, genuinely, like, the game can be pretty easy if you have enough stuff going on. Like, you think you need to do that? You could give the hint mode a try, Chris. You're bored someday. But you need to update your endo tracker. You're on an old version. Either way, speedruns as well. But if if I can get this all out into Archipelago, that'll be great. It's just unfortunate the Green Dungeons aren't a thing yet. But the more I mess with the stuff, the more I understand how the game works, and the more I might be able to mod it later. Which means if Dino Pony doesn't do it, then I'm doing it. TMR? Dude, I don't have a spare key. How does that even happen? What's TMR? Oh, you win tomorrow. Okay, my bad. Didn't realize. I should be available, but I'll let you know if I'm not. There's a couple family things happening at the moment. I'm randomly getting pulled into. Oh, that's why I didn't want to do coastal. I remember. I don't have mermaid boots. All these raids got me all distracted, bro. Rockmark? No, I can't really get you to do anything more. It's all code at this point. Like, proper stuff. I just hope it works. Oh, nice. Some support. He's laid. Bonked on nothing. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, merman boots. Got there here though. One last one. So I get around and don't like. I'm not bothered. I think more people are more bothered that I not put a run on the leaderboard than I ever will be. It's just like a fact. Well, bro, where are you going? It's just some more weed. So done with weed. No offense. Just, I've seen enough. Alright. There's no way I skipped that chest earlier, right? Not have one? Fair enough, but like, as I said, it doesn't bother me none. I definitely picked this up. No? Why did I skip that? Anyway. It's not here. We gotta go elsewhere. Up until now, my routing was good. Now it's spaghettiing. There's nothing in Magiskar, so we can completely omit Magiskar. Waterway's impossible. So... Fairy Pond's impossible, but Navis, Keep, and Shrine aren't. But wait, Navis Keep is, because you need boots to even get in. I believe? Yeah, no, you need boots to finish it. So it's gotta be Merrick Shop or Shrine. I have my names in the Discord and stuff. Pretty sure if he has an item, it probably... Okay, I'm just double checking. Is his second item on the desk or not? Is it the herb? It is the herb. Okay. So in that case, it's a late reward for Mary. So if we do not get it from Ancient Shrine, I'm calling it. I am not going out of my way to figure out where all the falcons are. Like 40 of them. By default, like, the rando settings are just not fair sometimes. I mean, before the advent of the tracker, we had to open every single chest in the game. The tracker kind of helps you route faster and makes it technically harder because you're pushing to go faster. You get less stuff by the end game. Although doing the hint mode, you kind of get a little more, but your routing is more complicated. Let's give falcons? That's true, too. But I've done everything honorably so far. The funny thing is, I was in this dungeon earlier, and I exited to go to Torla Mountain to get the Emerald Crest hint, after forgetting I also got the Emerald Crest from Lara's Crypt just a moment before. Got 2 crests there, and I'm like... It was Topaz I knew was in there. I wasn't being very smart at all. I gotta do this from... Oh, I made a boo-boo. Who's really using Fire Wand on these guys and finding out it's their weakness? Honestly. Alright, we get to cheese the shit out of the dungeon though. So that's the fun thing about the rando, if you have the right equipment. You can skim through so many fucking rooms in this place. Otherwise, it's still freaking long as 50 butts. Holes. Still the case. Well, I say still, but like, the cheese is nice. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. Not that too close, I guess. Da-da-da-dum. I don't usually try to cut the corners that close. I like the idea of it for like speedrunning. You can just go just about. Why'd I throw it that far? Spaghetti-ing now. Just do what I normally do. Da-da-da-da. Are you kidding me? Ba-da-bum. Alright, all I need is mermaid boots. Come on. Come on, dungeon. Like, legit, if it's not here, it's either Aqua Cape to Fairy Pond from here, or we're kind of looking at Merrick's shop for mermaid boots before we can get our next quest. Well, it's kind of a toss-up here. What could happen? But putting it behind so many falcons doesn't seem logical. You know. Let's see. Like, mermaid boots accesses so much. I mean, I could still access most things, if not without it. But maybe it wasn't included in logic until late, so there's that too. I don't know. But yeah, the spring bean here is ridiculous for... Not ridiculous, but like... The next room, you can hit the switch. You don't have to do any of the room. Come on. Neat. I'm gonna swap my book to a scroll in a second. Or the worm room. I also want to do bomb setups. I'd save that for the speedrun. Ba-ba-ba-bum. For those who have only played this game casually, we have LR swaps for items and for the weapons and stuff. And also the ability to swap back to scrolls if we'd ever prefer. Nice. Da-da-da. Good, get away. The symbols on the floor go a certain way, and the star and the moon are reversed on that stack puzzle compared to them. So I just find that kind of amusing otherwise. Star, moon, sun star. The guy from Mega Man. Bum-ba-dum. Alien robot. Mega Man V has freaking crazy story. Isn't Shadow Man technically from like the moon or something? Like outside of Earth as well? Space. Forget how that lore goes exactly. Poor ancient cat. You didn't die from that? Could have got a double hit with the fire hook, but obviously not a big deal. I think swaps work between loading zones. The quick swaps. Alright, finally we're at the end in a sec. What will it be? Gotta be merman boots, but... It's either aqua cape, merman boots. What else in our inventory could it be? Like, genuinely. We've collected everything. Yeah. Could only be one or two of those, right? Although there's a check in Merrick's shop, so maybe that's Aqua Cape? Or... Oh, that would make sense if that's Aqua Cape. What's in Fairy Pond then? I'm so confused. We got bouquet, small key, and stuff. Spirit wand is only collectible. Armor upgrades and sword upgrades. That's what's there. Right. There's a chance this could be an armor or sword upgrade. The Aqua Capes and... Or the... Aqua Cape or... Or the crest. In Merrick's shop then. This could turn very ugly very fast. Because Medscar got hinted to have nothing. Waterway's inaccessible without... Navis Keep is undoable without boots. So, depending on how smart the Randall logic is, because we come across one or two softies every many runs. The logic isn't perfect. It's probably not one of those scenarios, right? Whale is in Lower Desert. Okay. Cool story, bro. What do we got? They're really dragging this one out. Did armor... Oh no. It's one of those seeds, it looks like. That's something you have a look. I don't have merman boots. Right? What is happening? The tracker thing doesn't say where merman boots is either. Never seen this. Hold up. I don't understand. Look at this JSON file. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, so the tracker's bugged. I need to fix that. It's not tracking Inoa correctly anymore. So the chest at Luda's house, I left it alone because it said 0 on the tracker when I was in Inoa. It's in Ludus' house. It's the first item I could technically get. But something I updated in the tracker broke for Inoa. Oh man, that's cool. That So I'm running blind on a tracker that's not technically tracking Inoa properly anymore. I remember there was a glitch with Inoa tracking before, and I tried to fix it, but this is not how I want to fix, obviously. Oh my god. We'll just finish it anyway, right? At this point. I'll give it a quick fix and get it in the Discord. What used to happen is Overworld would go into like negative numbers sometimes by accident because it would track Inoa incorrectly, but it would still at least trigger current location. Inoa Village 0. Nothing indoors. So I'm guessing it's something's bugged. Because here we go. Yeah, that should be tracked. Oh my god. It's not even my own fault, really. Well, it is, and I made the tracker, but I'm updating that. Clearly not good. Oh, why am I going to Coastal Cave? I just... Silly. A little frustrating, though. Just seeing that not working like that. After all the small updates I've done. At least the fire matter is fixed for sure. Okay. If I had known, I would have saved myself. Probably an hour. Okay. If you turn and throw on the same frame, that can technically happen. Miners. Why did the shoulder charge that guy to death? Shadow Wolf, welcome! How goes the rando? Damn it! You distracted me! I was doing a good old jump! Everything. What's going well? Except for one bug on the tracker, which cost me about an hour. It didn't track a certain item, and I was running around like a headless chicken going, there's nowhere else it could be, but it just wasn't tracked. Now we're just finishing it. Still low, got to basically clean out so much. Not bad. Considering it's still like 2 hours. But, you know, like flippers in Zelda, not having them the whole time, and it was, like, basically, I had access to it, like, as even technically the first item you can get. But I didn't check it because the tracker was not tracking it correctly. So I worked my way around the whole world without it. Going into dungeons looking for it. Ugh. Wasn't. I'm the one who works on the tracker, so seeing that bug bothers me now, because I'm like, fuck. How long has it been there like that? I'm probably from the latest update, because I was trying to fix some other bugs. I don't know. This shit happens. These logs are very sticky. You try to swim by them in the water, you can get like stuck on them. Also good to swim diagonally there. Got Lufia 2 random trackers worked. Nice, dude. You gonna run Lufia next time? Arch. I want to do more games than just running Kingdom Hearts every time, but I'm not gonna lie, Kingdom Hearts is fun to run. Kind of cozy for me. But I'd be guilty of just running that until like I get used to other more randos like. Just wish Arya Sara was on the list. There might be a modded version of Arch or some kind of thing in the Discord where someone got it working. Ancient Cave mode, interesting. At least that's something. Working on getting this game added to Arch. Got a good amount of work done, but like, I'm not sure if it's gonna work or not yet. I do have a key, so I'm gonna check here first and see if I get lucky. What's up, Slade? There's it. Pokemon Emerald Tracker? Alright. Tell me about it. We had a discussion before about like how much more intricate the Alundra tracker could be. But like, I don't know, all that coding takes time. Yeah, auto track. Kind of what I want out of a tracker, honestly. Hitboxes. They make total sense on these boulders. No, we can get BK'd, make a mistake, and run custard a lot of time. Oh, alright. Every map into it and you click through each area? Oh, wow. You never get lost on anything. It's funny how much people like Gen 3, but like... I still prefer the first two areas. And like... Gen 4? I didn't feel as strongly about either. Gen 5 I haven't played Black and White, honestly. I actually didn't mind X and Y too much, but they're probably just like nostalgia classes. I've not played it in years since it even came out. And then every Pokemon game since then just went dialogue bullshit heavy. It became less interesting. Wonder Guard? Oh, not Wonder Guard. The illegal strat. Right. I gotta do a hotfix for the tracker to... After this stream, I'm gonna do a hotfix for the tracker, for sure. There's no way it shouldn't be tracking, you know, whatever happened there is bad. It could genuinely just be Ludus's house that has a glitch, but... I'd have done this run so much faster had I known. Fighting types, like, unless a random Pokemon is a fighting type move, it's just like, you're safe, right? Good question. I was talking to my friend Gav about this, and I know people like when Pokemon has like random types on random Pokemon with random moves. And maybe I'd enjoy that as a gimmick to a degree, but I'll be 100%. I kind of want the Pokemon to represent themselves. Stat-wise and move-wise for the most part. Yeah. I can't strategize, I just feel like I'm playing an RNG simulator. And to a degree, I kind of want the trainers to have... Like, I don't mind random trainers, but like, I like the idea of creating a situation where you have to head into a gym on a lower level than their average level, like even. Like, or not the average, but you go into there with multiple Pokemon of the highest gym leader level, right? But I like the idea of fighting them as their own type, but caveat, you can only use the same amount of Pokemon as them, and they can only average to the same amount of average level, so you're on equal footing. And no items, no anything. It's overkill, I know, in a way, but like, I prefer to run that than I'd prefer to run completely random pokes on anybody using the level limit of the gym's max Pokemon. Yeah, it's just Nuzlocke ruling. Not exactly the vanilla Nuzlocke ruling. Vanilla Nuzlocke ruling, their max level poke is your limit, and you can use as many pokes as you want going into that battle. It's kind of stricter. You go down a few levels to their average level, or like 1 or 2, like. And use the same amount of pokes. I do. That's me going fully into it, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I generally prefer to know. Like, oh, that's this Pokemon, like, I can strategize. Or like this type or whatnot. So if you randomize too much, then the Pokemon is just their Pokemon power at that point. Anyway, it's just something I think it's interesting to think and discuss about, because at the same point, a lot of the most run versions of games at the moment have like crazy randomization. Like Iron Mon is basically like bizarre in its own way. Good though, if you're just having fun with it. But like, it feels so random. So yeah, I'm not too into randomized type. I'm not too into randomized stats. I don't mind randomized moves a little. Like, actually, don't really want them too much either. If anything, I wouldn't mind messing with the challenge rules and kind of keeping. But I want to catch randomized Pokemon. It's funny, but it's not strategic. You get me? Like. It's fun for that gimmick, but it's not very, like, kind of whatever. I get you. And yeah, I'm not saying it can't be fun or anything. I'm just throwing it out there that's like... not the most strategic way to play or anything. Yeah, I was just hoping for the thing rare. Magneton to Fire Punch, sure. But then you run into, like, a random freaking Blossom who knows Explosion and just destroys you. Like, there's just an element of, like, what the fuck? It's fun if you're just going in for a party, right? And I think that'd be fun for archipelago and stuff that way, but like, if I was to do a challenge, I'd like to have the layer of strategy take more hold. And I don't mind making the strategy stricter, or like the challenge stricter, to make it more interesting. I just still want that element of like, I'm not guessing. I'm kind of not guessing as much, at least. I still want randomized Pokemon in the grass, I still want Nuzlocke that way, but I don't know if I want randomized trainers as much, or randomized stats. Man, that's my thoughts. I've done rando runs a bit like that before. Not too many of them. Might go back to it. Did I really come in here with nothing, bro? How distracted was I? Super distracted. Holy shit. Alright, yeah. I just want to meme for a second here with the recovery rate. Well, that ain't great. Ah, I have plenty. This will be fine. Anyway. Also have armor and stuff, so... This is gonna take forever. Take the dead magic refill? You act like I have Wonder Essence. Not what I have, Slay. Totally fine. It's just like slow. Why are you using Ice One? For the heck of it. Same damage, I know, but like... 99% of the time you have one? Yeah. I could have a separate item tracker on screen, I guess. I made one for Fish on a Stick when he's doing a casual playthrough. Lame. Do a different attack, bro. Whoops. Resident Sleeper. Do you think Dark Dragon will eventually realize the fire doesn't work when against the wall? Never. That was quick. That scream happened almost immediately. What now? Oh my god. He's going that direction, or no? This. Oh, I thought that was a circle, not a figure eight. My bad. Yeah, without magic, this takes forever. Especially without legend and even holy. GG. Technically, I could have improved that if I got used to jumping over the fireballs and hitting them. Sometimes when you're like jumping towards them and you swing the fire wand, you're like full committed to that jump. I don't want to end up in his hitbox. But this is easy GG now. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, definitely got my Wonder Essence. We're good. Wait, screw that. I just realized, like, the last split second I screwed it. Unreal. At least we can still do this strat. We're doing 4 damage instead of 3. Swap. Whoops. That's not the charge attack I was looking for. Giga noob. Time to fight the big Brian. Any big Brians in chat? Don't fuck it up. It's so easy not to fuck it up. Are you kidding me? Bum 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 bada bum. I just can't believe that I forgot the second staircase right there. I was like running to the middle right away. What a noob. I fucked it up, Slade. Sorry. Over. Completely washed. Honestly, yeah. If I just fixed that stupid Enoa bug that I just realized is now there, I would have got the mermaid boots right away. I would have not done Merg Tree or Great Tree, which would have saved me so much time. Still would have been lost on where Agate Crest is. Maybe I would have done it. Then I would have done Coastal. Eventually early. Yeah. But that's like 20 minutes to do the tree. Let's say 5 minutes of getting to doing Merg Woods or something. Like 25. Ancient Shrine is another 15 minutes min, right? Even with all the skips and stuff. Then I did Torla as well. It's just like 40, like I had an extra 15 to that, like close to an hour of just doing areas that I didn't need to do. Because I was like looking for mermaid boots, looking for crests that way and stuff, but mainly mermaid missing made a big difference to the airtime. The tracker didn't track it. Alright. I will be fixing that immediately. Don't be afraid to get the newest version of the tracker, okay? I know people are going to be like, I know you, Slade, you still have like 1.0 shit, like... Like, updated Sky, and you don't even use the updates. But fundamentally, outside of like the hint mode and stuff, it's mostly the same. It just has more bug fixes for certain caves, fire manor, bunch of random checks, accidentally like showing up wrong in the tracker. I've been drinking nothing, like I tilted enough. It's a bit trippy. You can still see my hand. Me, I'm going to chug some water. I'm good. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Kiru, Reflect Flame, and Cousin Catnip. Literally right after each other, which is insane. It's just like raid 55 minutes ago, raid 55 minutes ago. You were in the same minute. But hope you enjoyed hanging out, guys, and coming on in. Really appreciate everybody that was here today. Lozo, Slade, Shadow Wolf, Chris, Cousin, Kiru, do Fish on a Stick. Gemini Knight was here for a sec. Some people raiding on in Chocobo. Like, there's a lot of people. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Ethereum, Stormwind, and yeah, it's been good. I do enjoy doing these randos still. It's just like I would want to see more people want to race them or something before I. It's kind of on the side of like, if you ever get good at a game, but you kind of want to compete in it and nobody else is competing with you, you start to lose as much interest. Even though I don't need to compete to do a rando, like I still enjoy it passively. But I know myself, like I like doing things that way. We can raid Gigaboots, I suppose. They have raided my channel before. They're quite a bigger channel than me. Quite a bigger channel that way. They're doing Star Fox, which actually looks really good for a remake and stuff. Can't complain that way. But yeah, have fun, guys. I'll see you all later, and I really appreciate it. I am cooked.